Howdy, howdy, y'all. It is another Maharaj chapter. Chapter 31. Do not undervalue attention. So I like the way this conversation. I like the way it started off because the questioner is fun. It's always interesting when the questioner kind of starts out a little hostile or a little who do you think you are sort of attitude, and Maharaj is able to kind of put that the sort of ego or sort of whatever that attitude to rest. Because the way he does that, because that's kind of how the questioner approaches him. I mean, right away the questioner just says, that's the first thing of this whole conversation. As I look to you, you seem to be a poor man with very limited means, facing all the problems of poverty and old age like everybody else. And I like because Maharaj, the way he responds is, I think, very beautiful. Were I very rich, what difference would it make? I am what I am. What else can I be? I am neither rich nor poor. I am myself. Then the questioner, yet you are experiencing pleasure and pain. Maharaj, I am experiencing these in consciousness, but I am neither consciousness nor its content. Questioner, you say that in our real being we are all equal. How is it that your experience is so different from ours? Maharaj, my actual experience is not different. It is my evaluation that and attitude that differ. I see the same world as you do, but not in the same way. There is nothing mysterious about it. Everybody sees the world through the idea he has of himself. As you think yourself to be, so you think the world to be. If you imagine yourself as separate from the world will appear as separate from you, and you will experience desire and fear. I do not see the world as separate from me, and so there is nothing for me to fear or desire. And the questioner, you are a point of light in the world, no, not everybody is. Maharaj, there is absolutely no difference between me and others except in my knowing myself as I am. I am all. I know it for certain, and you do not. So, questioner, so we differ all the same. Maharaj, no, we do not. The difference is only in the mind and temporary. I was like you, and you will be like me. See, like I just liked that, and that's like pretty much most of the first page of the conversation. I just like that sort of back and forth, and I just like, yeah, it's like ultimately, it's like, yeah, I'm still a person. I'm all these things. It's just that, I'm still. It's like it's a knowledge and a mindset and an ultimate understanding, and like, I think that's why he says, do not undervalue attention, and he talks about this later. Actually, yes, he does talk about this, in that this is why you do not undervalue attention, because ultimately you got to put attention into the idea of I am, which is exactly what he does all the time. That's like the whole point of this book, right? So that back and forth, that exchange, I found interesting. Um, I mean, obviously the whole conversation is good. Like, I don't think I've read a single bad conversation in this book. I haven't read a single conversation where I'm like, well, this was like a waste of time. Why did they bother with this? I mean, they really did a good job putting together the conversations. Um, yeah, yeah. You advise us to concentrate on I am. Is this too a form of attention? That's what the questioner asks. Maharaj, what else? Give your undivided attention to the most important in your life, yourself. Of your personal universe, you are the center. Without knowing the center, what else can you know? And then they go into the big philosophical. This is a bit philosophical, the questioner, but how can I know myself? To know myself, I must be away from myself. But what is away from myself cannot be myself. So it looks that I cannot know myself, only what I take to be myself. Maharaj, quite right. As you cannot see your face, but only its reflection in the mirror. So you can know your own image reflected in the stainless mirror of pure awareness. Questioner, how do I get such a stainless mirror? Maharaj, obviously by removing stains. See the stains and remove them. The ancient teaching is valid. Which I think he just means like, I think that's mean ancient teaching. I'm thinking that means like Hinduism. Assuming. Um, I don't know how you would feel like about Buddhism and all that. I don't know. I haven't really looked that much into all that. Most I know about Maharaj really is from my friend who got me this book, and really this book itself. But yeah, so and then then he goes on later to call the universe itself a stain. But then Maharaj says, but it has tremendous value. You know, yeah, he says the entire world is a stain. Maharaj, yes, it is. Questioner, how awful. So the universe is of no value? Maharaj, it is of tremendous value. By going beyond it, you realize yourself. Questioner, but why did it come into being in the first instance? Maharaj, you will know it when it ends. Questioner, will it ever end? Maharaj, yes, for you. Questioner, when did it begin? Maharaj, now. Questioner, when will it end? Maharaj, if I can turn the page. Sorry, let me. Now. Yes, Maharaj, now. Questioner, it does not end now? Maharaj, you don't let it. Questioner, I want to let it. Maharaj, you don't. All your life is connected with it. Your past and your future, your desires, your fears, all their roots in the world. Without the world, where are you? Who are you? Questioner, but that is exactly what I came to find out. Maharaj, and I am telling you exactly this. Find a foothold beyond, and all will be clear and easy. And that was like the end of the conversation. So I thought that exchange was really interesting. He's, like I said, a lot of these conversations, I mean, you always have these themes to all these conversations, right? As you can say, like concentrating on the I am. He's always talking about, you guys, the world is pretty much of a, to go beyond like this, the theories and to go beyond the stuff and I think he really is, it's really just about experiencing stuff. It's quite existentialist in a way, I would say. But like I said, it's another brilliant conversation. I think it's hard to put into words except for just saying, I am, and I hope I hope these videos help you. If you haven't read the book, read the book. If you have, maybe reread it again. But yeah, chapter 31. This is a good chapter, and I think I'll end it there. Yeah, I'll end it there. No point rambling. So, hope you all have a good day. Don't have too much fun, y'all. Peace.